Assalamualaikum. Today our group want to conduct a group segment which is a documentary for safety hazard in workplace, and our group choose the place which is UMK Veterinary Library. Let's go.
Workplace, whether it's an office, a factory, or a library, plays a vital role in ensuring the safety and health of its occupant. At the University of Malaysia Kelantan Veterinary Library, one common but often overlooked hazard is ergonomic risk from prolonged sitting on uncomfortable chair. Sitting for an extended periods on chairs that do not provide adequate supports can lead to musculoskeletal issues, decreased productivity, and discomfort for library visitors. This situation calls for a thorough risk assessment. Using the risk assessment matrix, we evaluate the ergonomic hazard based on two factors: the likelihood of the hazard occurring and the severity of its consequences. For this case, the likelihood is possible given the regular use of the library by students and staff. The severity is assessed as moderate, as discomfort and musculoskeletal strain can develop over time, impacting overall health. The combined risk level is determined to be medium. To address this ergonomic hazard, we propose several control measures to enhance the comfort and safety of visitors. Replace the existing chair with ergonomic one designed for prolonged sitting. This chair should have adjustable height, lumbar support, and cushioning to reduce pressure on the spine. Last but not least, introduce a reminder system to encourage periodic breaks. Visitors can stand, stretch, or walk to alleviate physical strain. By implementing this measure, the UMK Veterinary Library can significantly improve the safety and comfort of its visitor, ensuring a healthier and more productive environment for all.
Assalamualaikum and good day. Today, I would like to talk about a physical hazard related to hanging light, particularly in the library setting. In a library, hanging light can pose a significant hazard if they are not installed, maintained properly. And the risks include falling light, broken shut, or injury caused by unstable installation, which could impact both staff and visitors. Now we move on to the risk assessment using risk metric. We use a risk metric to evaluate the hazard. For example, likelihood, height, which is for especially if the light are not inspected regularly in the high traffic area like a library. Severity, serious, which is for as falling light or broken glass could cause injury to the library user. The risk score is a 16, which is fall into the high risk category. Now we move on to precautionary measure and control. To mitigate this risk in the library, the following precaution can be implemented. Engineering control. Use durable and high-quality material for the light structure and ensure installation are comply the safety standard. Administrative control. Schedule regularly maintenance and inspection, particularly for light above frequently used areas like reading desks or book area. Next, personal protective equipment, which is PPE. Maintenance staff should wear safety helmet or glove during installation or repair. In the conclusion, identifying hazard related to hanging light in libraries and implementing control measures are vital to ensure the safety of both staff and visitors. By addressing these risks proactively, we can create a safer environment for everyone. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Next, I will explain a chemical hazard caused by water leakage at a metal window frames. This hazard arises from continuous exposure to rainwater, leading to the formation of rust or oxide on the metal frames. Over time, this chemical reaction weakens the frames and increases the risk of structural failure. The type of hazard here is chemical hazard, specifically corrosion, rust form when iron reacts with water and oxygen. This not only reduces the strength of the metal but can also spread the other areas, creating a large problem if left untreated. Using the risk metric, we can assess the severity of the hazard. The likelihood of rust forming is rated as 4 because the metal is continuously exposed to water from the leakage. The severity is rated as 3 as rust can weaken the structure, which might eventually relate to failures. Based on this, the risk level is calculated as 4 multiplied 3 equal to 12, which is considered high risk. To address this hazard, several steps must be taken. First, we should prevent further rusting by applying anti-rust or corrosion-resistant paint to the metal frame and replacing parts that are severely corroded to maintain structural stability. Next, we need to fix the source of the problem by repairing by water leakage, such as fixing broken gutters, roof issues, or window sill, and installing protective barrier like awning or waterproof cover to keep water away from the frame. Lastly, we must perform regular maintenance by conducting periodic inspection to detect earlier signs of rust or structural damage and creating a maintenance schedule to repaint or apply protective coating regularly. In conclusion, this chemical hazard caused by rust is a high-risk problem that requires immediate attention. By treating the rust, fixing the water leakage, and ensuring regular maintenance, we can minimize the risk and ensure the safety of the structures. Thank you.
Alright, next I will explain about the electronic hazard, which are plugs under windows. This hazard is categorized as high hazard on a metric scale. The reason is because it can cause a risk of electronic shock that can be fatal when the rainwater flows into the plug from the window. One of the ways to protect ourselves from this hazard is to avoid using a plug placed that is close to the window. People or students also can bring their own power bank as a precaution if the plug in the library has been exposed to water.
Hi, my name is Nurul Aunikisina binti Kamarudin. My metric number is HWT30203. The hazard in this video is a moldy floor. Moldy floor refers to a floor that has developed mold growth due to prolonged moisture or humidity. Mold thrive in a damp, warm environments and can grow on various floor types, including wood, carpet, tile, and concrete. It is known as a biological hazard. The risk metric scale is high risk because mold grow on hardwood floors or carpet can cause several allergic reactions. which is respiratory problems and in some cases long-term health effects such as headache and nerve problems, especially with black mold. A precaution is to wear gloves, wear rubber or disposable gloves to avoid direct skin contact with the mold.
Now, I will talk about a psychosocial hazard that occurs in the UMK library due to the loud vehicle noises from the nearby road. The situation might be familiar to many students and can significantly affect focus and productivity. So, what is a psychosocial hazard? A psychosocial hazard refers to any trait that impact a person's mental, emotional, and social well-being. In this case, the loud noise from vehicle is a hazard that disrupts the learning environment. In the library, students are expected to learn in a calm and quiet environment. However, the loud noises from busy vehicles on the nearby road often disturb the space and disrupt focus. Noise negatively impacts students by disrupting concentration and learning process, causing stress and emotional discomfort and reducing motivation, which ultimately affect the quality of your work.
Risk assessment using risk method scale. To evaluate this hazard, we use the risk method scale. Likelihood, likely, vision loss happen almost every day. Severity, moderate, while it's not physical harm, it affects mental and focus well-being. Conclusion on risk rating. The risk is categorized as medium and immediate preventive action are necessary. Proposed preventive measure. To minimize this impact of this hazard, the following steps can be implemented. First, soundproofing the library. Install soundproof window and acoustic doors to reduce noise. Second, re-engine the library layout. Move study table away from window facing the road. 3 is collaboration with local authority. Install speed limit signs or noise barrier near the effect area. In conclusion, psychosocial hazards like this require serious attention. A quiet learning environment is essential to support student mental health and academic performance. By implementing the preventive measure, we can reduce the impact of noise distribution and improve the learning experience in the library.
Now, I will talk about summary finding and the importance of practicing risk assessment. This documentary explores core processes of identification and control of workplace hazard for various industries in order to provide safety and maintain the well-being of working employees. This look into the nature of hazard, which may include physical, chemical, biological, ergonomic, and psychological, that may be prevalent in any working environment. Safety hazard identification is important according to this documentary, including detailed inspection, risk assessment, and safety audits. A key attention is revealed on a risk assessment, a very pivotal process that looks at the significance and likelihood of hazard, prioritizing steps to be taken in order to prevent possible harm. The documentary does highlight various ways of control through engineering controls, administrative change, and also personal protective equipment, all serving to reduce risk exposure and protect workers from injury. In the end, the documentary points out that is the safety culture development to which hazard identification, risk assessment, and the use of control measures are of concern for both employees and employers. If applied, such measure would provide company with prevention of injuries, but also higher productivity and a safer and more effective workplace. That's all from me. Thank you.